How to inherit bank deposits left in China by a deceased overseas Chinese. Mike, an American Chinese, passed away suddenly from a heart attack while on a business trip in Beijing. Mike had been working in trade, and because he had a Chinese wife, he expanded his business to China. At the time of his death, he left RMB 4 million in deposits in China. His Chinese wife, Mrs. Tang, and their two American-born children wanted to claim the assets, but ran into obstacles with both the bank and the U.S. court. The case involved three key issues. First, the scope of the legacy. Were RMB 4 million in deposits considered marital property or Mike's personal estate? Mike and Mrs. Tang resided in Nevada, USA. According to the PRC law on the application of law in foreign-related civil relations, the law of the couple's common habitual residence should first be applied to determine the nature of the property. Nevada, like China, follows a community property system, meaning the RMB 4 million should normally be split 50-50. However, Mrs. Tang claimed that she and Mike had a verbal agreement to keep their assets separate. Was this oral agreement valid? Second, the range of heirs. Mike's mother was still alive when he passed away. As with the Chinese civil code, his mother would have the right to a share of the asset. However, Nevada law states that parents have no inheritance rights. Only the spouse and the children can inherit. So, could Mike's mother actually inherit or not? Third, cross-border fund transfer. According to relevant Chinese regulations, the cross-border transfer of inherited assets only applies to foreign citizens and residents of Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. Mrs. Tang retained her Chinese citizenship, so this rule didn't apply to her. How could the RMB 4 million be transferred to the US? To tackle these issues, our legal team implemented a four-step strategy. First, legal verification. We engaged a US law firm to issue a legal opinion on Nevada inheritance law, confirming that oral agreements between spouses regarding asset ownership are valid under Nevada law, and that parents have no inheritance rights. Second, designing the inheritance plan. We arranged for Mrs. Tang's US citizen children to inherit the entire deposit, thereby avoiding the restrictions Mrs. Tang faced due to her Chinese citizenship. To prevent the need for duplicate documentation and a prolonged process if both children inherited, Mrs. Tang consulted with them and decided that one child would be the sole heir. The other child signed a waiver of inheritance rights. Third, document notarization and legalization. The required documents were notarized in the US. Since the US is a signatory to the Hague Convention, the legalization was completed via a apostille, taking just 7 days. Fourth, coordinating with the bank. We facilitated a expedited process, guiding the client in preparing the necessary documents for foreign exchange settlement and payment, such as the proof of source of inheritance and the kinship statement. Ultimately, the RMB 4 million was successfully transferred to the US within 3 months. Cross-border inheritance is like a game of chess across nations. A professional lawyer acts as your strategist, helping you anticipate risks, flag which documents might be questioned, and navigate potential legal pitfalls in different countries. We integrate resources by connecting you with notary offices, overseas lawyers, and appraisal agencies, so you don't have to go it alone. We also understand human dynamics, designing solutions that protect both the inheritance and family relationships among conflicts between emotions and interests. I'm Wu Kai, a lawyer based in Guangzhou with 17 years of experience, specializing in inheritance and divorce cases across China.